Welcome back to another Kerbal Space Program video sponsored by War Thunder, more on them a little bit later, in which I use two of the most requested mods you guys have been asking for since I started playing around with mods on here. Well, maybe it's 2.5 mods, that extra half being that I finally fixed the installation of one of the mods I've been using already. But before we kick things off, let us return to the debris field of broken promises that is Kerbal Space Program 2, because for all this game's flaws, one of the things it did really well to improve upon the OG KSP is its UI, aside from the parts manager, I guess. The UI is just much more modern and sleek than the now kind of dated look of KSP1's UI, but with the power of mods, we can update Kerbal Space Program 1 to modernize its interface. This is made possible thanks to the first of the 2.5 mods we'll be using, Hud Replacer. Created by Ultra John, this mod, as the name would suggest, allows you to reskin the UI of KSP. You can't completely overhaul the layout, unfortunately, but improving the visuals still goes a long way. There are a few themes you can choose, but one of the most popular, and the one I've installed, is Ztheme. It's probably the closest in look to KSP2, but it is still its own thing, and I think it's a really nice refresh of the KSP UI. It doesn't come with a navball skin, but there are a lot of good custom navballs out there. Instructions for installing them are on Ztheme's forum page, which is linked in the description. I created my own custom navball for this mission in Photoshop, so stick around if you want to see what I came up with. But first, what are we doing in the vehicle assembly building? Well, remember when I said we're doing 2.5 mods? Well, the half in that sentence is that I finally fixed the install of Netea's Stockalike station parts, so that they actually have IVA view now. That is, they have an interior that you can see and look out from the first-person perspective of a Kerbal. I just slapped this little prototype vehicle together in the VAB, just to ensure I'd installed it correctly this time. Let's just take this out to the launch pad and see if it worked. Okay, so we are here on the launchpad, and already things are looking very promising. Valentina Kerbal has a background to her little image there, and we can press the cutaway view, and I can see the interior of the vehicle. Let's press C on the keyboard and look at things through Valentina's eyes. And yes, it seems to have worked, but did you catch it? Let's do a little action replay just there. Unbuckle? What does that mean? Well, if we press Y, you can see, yes! The other mod I have installed is FreeIVA. I finally did it, guys. You can stop asking me now. I finally installed FreeIVA. And to be honest, wow. I know I call a lot of the mods I install game-changing, but this mod, I feel, is game-changing. Like, honestly, the immersion just goes up to such a high degree. I don't know why I didn't install this sooner. I'm so sorry I didn't listen to you guys soon enough, but I've done it. I'm fully converted now. I love this mod so much so that I don't want to make a whole video talking about how much I love it. We're going to build a giant space station and put it in low carbon orbit and just walk around and fly around and have a grand old time. But to recap what we've done in my modded playthrough so far, in this mini make-believe science mode roleplay, whatever you want to call it, I'm constructing a colony on Minmus that sports a relay network, orbiting habitat, surface base, and a mining facility, with the whole thing intended to serve as both a pit stop for long-distance interplanetary missions, and also as this Kerbin's first foray into establishing surface habitats on other celestial bodies, and then use that knowledge learned to construct more ambitious bases at locations such as Duna, Eve, or even, dare I say, put life on Lathe, Season 3 or something. But it occurred to me that we don't actually have a low-carbon orbit space station yet, so I felt it would be a bit weird to not have a space habitat a little bit closer to home. My headcanon is that this station will serve a similar role to the real-life International Space Station. Crews will live aboard here for long periods of time, run experiments, and see how the modules that we built on Kerbin actually fare when being used as deep space habitats. So yeah, just pretend that this episode came out before any of the Minmus stuff, and we're doing a Zelda Skyward Sword here, and making the first episode after 15 games came before it. I mean, the timeline is already messed up because the surface refinery I built got totally crackened, and so I'm gonna have to redo that mission in some way, shape, or form anyway. Now, I built this station out of pieces almost entirely from Netea's Stockalike station parts mod, because I was super curious about how these parts would look on FreeIVA, having been very impressed by the glimpse I saw when I built that little prototype earlier in the video. So I just slapped this station together using using all of the pieces that stuck out to be the most standout parts being an aquatic research module, 2 massive rotating rings, and, well, actually everything else was also super interesting to me. And I thought for entertainment purposes, I wouldn't actually explore them on IVA or even look at their IVA views until I recorded this video. And I'll witness them for the first time with you, like live commentary, so you can see my genuine reaction to the amazingness, hopefully, that is FreeIVA combined with Stockalike station parts. So that's going to be at the end of the video. Anyway, the rocket, as you can see, is dumb. It's very dumb. So let's not waste any more time watching me cobble together whatever this thing is and cut ahead to the grand launch. So here we are on the launch pad, and whoa! Did we nearly get shot down by an enemy aircraft? No, that was just a terrible special effect I added to make the video more fun. That doesn't actually happen in KSP. Unlike in War Thunder, the sponsor of today's video and the ultimate vehicle combat game, available for free on both PC and consoles. Explore a massive arsenal of over 2,500 vehicles, including tanks, planes, helicopters and ships, spanning from the biplanes and armoured cars of the 1920s to today's cutting-edge machines. Experience the thrill of the fight with War Thunder's stunningly detailed vehicles and lifelike graphics. Its custom Daegor engine ensures smooth gameplay and stunning visuals, even on lower-end rigs, so you can enjoy all the game modes that War Thunder has on offer. Join a global player base of over 70 million and participate in epic PvP confrontations. War Thunder's expansive collection of content makes it the ideal game for any military history aficionados and the ultimate vehicle combat experience. Download it for free on PC, PlayStation or Xbox by clicking the link in the pinned comment or video description. New players and those returning after a 6-month break will get a massive bonus pack, which includes premium vehicles, the exclusive Eagle of Valor decorator, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 days of premium account access. This offer is available for a limited time only, so act fast. Okay, time to launch for real, and because we're being a bit nostalgic maybe for KSP 2, let's do it this way. Okay, let's not get too emotional reminiscing on what KSP 2 could have been. Disappointment of the decade, right? And focus on the monstrousness that is this launch vehicle. I'm really sorry, guys, but it was just, I was so burned by the destruction of my massive Minmus surface refinery, and I really didn't want to do another mission in which I build something that's very big, only to then have it completely destroyed by the Kraken. And so, this thing is just being launched as one big, dumb, single launch block. No docking ports or otherwise wobbly joints that might jeopardize the entire structure. Although, come to think of it, my Minmus refinery was also single launch, but it did use a lot of part clipping and fiddly little girder pieces. This space station is much more bulky, and so will hopefully prove more able to hold up to KSP's, somewhat cumbersome handling of its physics. Hey, speaking of cumbersome handling, this is me handling the rocket after stage separation. We dumped those 3 kind of core stages, and the rocket just did a sort of a backflip out of control, but luckily I was able to regain control of things thanks to, I guess, the power of the gimbal of those Rhino stage engines? Those Rhino engines in our second stage, as we hurtle our way to orbit. Our apoapsis is nearly in space, so I knew we didn't have too much to worry about. We've got more Delta V than we really need. Yes, I massively overbuilt this launch vehicle, but I didn't really want to go back and refine it a bit so it wasn't just reaching orbit with loads more Delta V than it needed. I just keep on refining it until it's perfect, because it was really difficult to fly, to be honest. And we got my stupid, dumb Pokeball nav ball. Yeah, I'm spoiling it out. That was the nav ball. It's a Pokeball nav ball. That's a throwback to anyone that was subscribed to my channel in 2015. I used to put custom nav balls. Well, when I first started my channel, I'm like, I'm going to put a custom nav ball on every video. It's going to be great. I think it lasted like 2 videos. But one of those videos in 2015 was the Pokeball nav ball, and it's good to know that it still works all these years later in HUDReplacer. So there you go, that's the nav. But yeah, it was kind of difficult because it doesn't really have that much information on it. There's no like accurate lines or anything, so it was really difficult to fly because of that, and also because you saw this launch vehicle, right? It's not very aerodynamic. It was a bit floppy, not very it doesn't fly very well, basically, is what I'm trying to get at here. So I didn't really want to have to redo the launch again and again and again and again. I thought it works. We got to space. What does the military say? If it's stupid and it works, it is not stupid. And that is what I'm going with, guys. So like and subscribe for this not stupid launch vehicle, hopefully. Yeah, oh my goodness. We've got almost the orbital velocity of Kerbal in Delta V remaining. We're not quite in orbit yet, to be fair. Actually, we are. Our periapsis is at 71 kilometers. But it'd be nice to be in a circular orbit, right? I aimed for 100 kilometers for no real reason other than the fact that that just seemed like a nice round number. We've ended up with an orbit of 101 kilometer perigee and a 100 kilometer apogee. I said that the wrong way around, but doesn't matter at this point, I guess. Now we're going to detach those Rhino engines. As you can see, we have a probe core and an SAS wheel on these engines so that we can deorbit them. So we're going to do a retrograde burn with this booster here, and then we're going to tab back and, well, I guess do the same with the other booster. This one didn't go quite as smoothly. I ended up bonking the station a little bit. Yep, there we go. But no damage was done, so we can just move past this. And get ready for the main event, the unfolding of the space station. And when I say the unfolding of the space station, I mean the unfolding of the two big gravity rings and, of course, our big solar panel array arms and the solar panels themselves. We can just zoom out. We can close that admittedly very beautiful Ztheme UI and get things rolling. I realized I hadn't actually bound the hinges for the solar panels to an action group, so I had to quickly re-enable the UI, right-click them, and then get things moving. But there we are. The solar panels have now deployed, and as we can see, those big centrifuge rings are also very slowly, they are slowly assembling themselves. Although it's slow, I appreciate it's realistic, and it does look so cool, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, it's so satisfying. And once the rings were fully deployed, I hit the action group that I thought I'd set up to make the rings start spinning, but they didn't spin. So again, I must have done something wrong there. So I had to quickly re-enable the UI and start the rotation. And look at that! It just so happens that they are contra-rotating. Now, I don't know if the mod is smart enough to detect other gravity rings in the same structure and make it so the gravity rings contra-rotate to each other, as in one turns one way, one turns the other. You guys know what that word means, right? But maybe it's just a coincidence. I don't know. But either way, I was really happy that they were contra-rotating rings. So yeah, this space station, I'm super happy with how it came out, all things considered. So guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. My Patreon members are on the left there. Make sure you like and subscribe. And of course, I'm messing with you right now because we gotta explore the place on FreeIVA, right? For that, we have to cut away from editing Matt and cut to live Matt, and you can witness the parts for the first time along. It's going to be a fun old live commentary. Okay, thank you, editing Matt. Here we are in low Kerbal orbit. Let's press C on the keyboard. I think, yep, this looks like the cupola module at the top, doesn't it? Let's just double check. I see a blue hologram there. There's a blue hologram here. So yeah, this is genuinely, I promise you guys, the first time me experiencing these parts right now. And this is a super cool module. So let's just press Y to disembark. Oh, here's the controls. I'll put these to the side. I don't think we're going to need them, but we'll bear that in mind. And yeah, so that's definitely Kerbal, isn't it? Because there's the Africa-shaped kind of landmass. So I wonder if this changes, actually, depending on which celestial body you're in orbit of. I mean, this is now a clear disadvantage of me not researching these modules ahead of time, so I can talk about it, because now I have to just speculate. But hey, that looks pretty nice. Let's proceed down into the depths of the space station. So I don't really know how the gravity rings are going to work, to be fair. I'm quite curious about that. Oh, we have a fully populated science module. I already forgot what all the modules were. Where does this go? Is this an EVA place? Oh, that doesn't even seem to do anything. So that's good. Let's open this hatch. Oh, it's a nice little Star Trek-y sound as well. So these modules look like they'd be really good for a surface base. Maybe not so much for a microgravity environment space station. Because, like, I guess the seats have got, like, straps on them. So it kind of makes sense. But I feel like if there was no gravity, you wouldn't design a station module like this. This is good. See, we built this space station so the Kerbals could learn about the habitats they're building. We're learning... Oh, wow. Whoa. That cut me off. That's amazing. Look at that view. Like I said, this is a... thank you guys for nagging me to install this mod. This is brilliant. But I now need to explore that gravity ring. I've forgotten what I was even talking about. Yeah, there's like, there are certain modules that would work better on a surface of a planet or moon rather than in orbit. And I think those modules we just explored up there would do better on the surface of something. Can we open this hatch? Oh, this is difficult. Okay, we've got to like wait for it. I think we have to wait for that that thing to catch up. Can we just go straight in? Oh, yeah. No. Okay, that was stupid. I should not have done this as live commentary also. Up, we're in. Yes. Just like my Kerbal's just like scraping his head against the there we go. Should have read the prompts on screen, shouldn't I? Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, I feel sick. Isn't this cool though? Oh, there's more. Oh. That's cute. What are the specs on this bad boy? Is that a ThinkPad? Oh, can we go up this ladder? Oh. There's no collision mesh. But I will forgive the mod for that because I think FreeIVA and the Stockalike stations, they are like separate mods. So the fact that they work together like this well is amazing. So I won't knock it. Wow, this is brilliant. I'm guessing all the other rooms are the same. I'm intrigued to see what's on the other gravity ring. But are all of the other chambers on this gravity ring the same? That I don't actually know. Oh. Now I can't seem to ascend this. Yep, I can. Never mind. Oh, such fun. Let's just get back to the center of the gravity ring and we will continue exploring this station. Oh, we've fallen off. There we go. Perhaps now I've just realized how much I have to explore. Perhaps live commentary was not the best means of doing this. But we're going to press on anyway. Oh, straight away. No flying around in zero gravity this time. And this place... Oh, this looks the same. Oh, no, it's not the same. It's a gym. Is there an Easter egg in here? No, but that's okay. Oh, so we've got running machines. What are they called? Treadmills. That's the name. Anything around here? And of course, stationary bikes. To prevent muscle atrophy, although the spinning rings will prevent muscle atrophy. But we don't know. We built this space station to learn about how to build deep space habitats, I guess. So all of this is very, very important data. And let's see what the next module... Surely they can't all be unique. Like, that's a colossal amount of effort to do that. Let's have a look. Oh, this one is different. Oh, so you got some like cherry tomatoes and carrots, is that? Maybe? Oh, what are these bedrooms again? Or are these... Oh, okay, these are bedrooms by the looks of things. So you've already seen these. But still. Oh, this is really... I'm just so... It's hard to commentate because I'm like so wide-eyed. Like, wow, this game that I thought I knew like the back of my hand, it's got new things now. So I'm like having a great time just having a little old explore of this space station we've built. What's in this? This is the last one by the looks of things. So what do we have to look forward to here? Let's find out. This is different as well. Oh, this looks like a sort of canteen, yeah. Visit Juna. Wow, even these posters are like really like these textures. Like hats off to the mod creators. That's great. I don't know what's in there. Some plant. Oh, clipped into the table of it. Oh, it looks like looks like a server rack type thing. Nice. This is amazing. I'm having so much fun. Let us ascend the ladder and continue on. But I think that was the last of the arms of this part of the space station. It's kind of weird, these like sort of opaque textures is not really working properly. But to be honest, very, very, very minor negative. I don't even want to call it a negative really. It's just a... I guess that's just the thing when people are trying to make mods that work with other mods. It's not really perfect, is it? Right, so this way. Ooh, that was trippy, wasn't it? This way, let us proceed down the space station. So, open the hatch. It's weird now going back to microgravity. So this looks like... Oh! A fish! This is the Subnautica chamber. I remember actually seeing like an aquaculture. I can't remember what the actual name of this module was. Something to do with aquariums. Oh, that's so cool. So we're experimenting, like if we want to establish life on Lathe, for example. Water. Fish. What are fish? Seeing how other organisms respond to life in microgravity. Now, what is this place? This looks like a revamped version of the stock science lab, right? Because it's a cylinder. That's it, actually. Oh, we got some food growing. So this is like a agricultural thing. It's got tomatoes, generic green plant, and this. I'm guessing this is meant to represent potatoes, but I can't not see Cornish pasties there. So we're going to continue descending down the station. Open hatch with F. Oh my goodness. Where's it? Oh, that's EVA, right. Okay, so I take it back. This looks like a growing place. Is that more fish? This is like... I'm like speechless. This is so much effort gone into this mod. We've got more Cornish pasties as well. You can never have enough of those. Looking like they're running Windows XP there. Best OS. Oh, did I get a little problem just then? Oh, enter the seat. Thought it was like interact with this machinery for a second. I got quite excited. Oh, open hatch. It's not an EVA thing. So what's... We can go into the garden! Oh my goodness! Oh, and there's stuff. Oh no, that's just me looking through the wall. So this is just FreeIVA, not quite fully working. I'm guessing this hatch is the same. Yeah, fine. So let's continue. What else is in... How many modules did I put in this space station? Is this a hatch I can go through? Can I go through here? Oh, these are Go EVA. Open hatch, though. Or is this just another... Oh, this is like a whole thing. This is like a science lab area. Or just a science lab. So again, this looks like something that would be more suited to kind of a planetary base rather than an orbiting thing, because... Yeah, this looks like someone would stand here using this keyboard rather than just floating around in microgravity. So again, we're learning stuff from this base. That's Go EVA. I'm guessing this one is Go EVA. Just close that hatch. Oh no, open hatch. Here we go. It's dual screen. It's a video game. Probably isn't, let's be real, but you know. We've got this place. What's on the desk here? Got an Easter egg. All-weather notebook. Again, showing strong, compelling evidence that this would do better as a surface habitat module rather than an orbiting habitat module. And also, these things are just, are they glued to that surface? Okay, so we're learning stuff now. So maybe for our Minmus surface colony, we use these parts for the components rather than other parts. Oh, look, we're getting closer and closer to that gravity ring. I see that now. Can we just float down this little gap here? I really have no idea how this part of the video is coming out, by the way, so sorry if it's terrible. Let's just keep going. Maybe I should have made the station a bit smaller. This is an EVA hatch. It's not anything. Where does this go? This must be EVA, surely. Yeah, go EVA. We've got another little, like, almost like a hitchhiker storage module, but again, just bigger and better. Oh, I love the little Star Trek sound as well these hatches make. Oh my goodness, what's this? Oh. Oh, this is the habitat module I remember adding. So I guess this is like completely redundant, right? Because there are bedrooms on the gravity rings. And for an orbiting base, you'd want to like sleep on the gravity ring at the very least. To prevent things like, you know, muscle atrophy, bone atrophy, eye problems. So this is just like, I guess, an experimental place. Or maybe if the ring fails, there's a rupture. This can be like the emergency quarters for the crew. Oh, and speaking of gravity rings, well, we only have 3 arms to explore. But this, I believe, is the biggest gravity ring piece in the whole mod. So I've got big expectations for what's going to be in store for us. There we go. Grab. Oh, yep. I keep pressing F to grab instinctively. So, oh my. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. This is complicated. We've got a lot of avenues to explore here. Can I just go round the whole ring? That'd be awesome. These are like service tubes. Oh, this is cool. So I guess like a horticultural place type thing. Visit Juno. Oh, look. 2 meta, too fast. Can I go down here? Oh, there's stuff down here as well. What's down here? Is this... Oh, this is more bedrooms. This is awesome. This is amazing. I love how, like, they didn't need to put in this much effort, right? Like, they really didn't. I'll just re-enter the seat quickly to get up. Oh, right. I was wondering, why isn't my jetpack working? Right, because we're on a gravity ring, right? So that's kind of cool that the actual gravity does work. Not so much that... how do I get back into my seat? Oh, enter seat. There we go. Aha. Well, unbuckle. Nice. We probably won't go below deck again, just for the... But then, you know, download this mod yourself, and you can explore yourself. And I'm also aware that, like, a lot of this video now is just dedicated to me waffling on, just exploring the space station that I built. But hey, that's so cool. That's another reason why I wanted to do the space station in one launch, just because I knew I'd want to spend a lot of time just exploring what we built. And yeah, it looks like this ring is a continuous, uninterrupted... Yeah, look, that's one of the entrances. So we can actually go around the entire ring, unlike the previous gravity ring we were on. Oh, it's so cool. It's so immersive as well. Like, it also kind of makes me a bit sad, though. Oh, it looks like we've got repeating rooms, actually. So we may have seen everything that's on offer here. Don't want to risk going below deck again. Is this... I already don't remember anything that I've just seen. Oh, no, this is different. This is still different. But yeah, this kind of makes me a bit sad. Like, this is what we could have had in KSP 2, had Take-Two not cancelled it. Especially given Natea, who made the mod, well, the station mod, I mean, was one of the more senior people on the KSP 2 team. So they had everything they needed. But Take-Two gotta Take-Two, unfortunately. Oh, another gym. So we're learning about redundancy. So we probably don't need both of the rotating rings. We just need the one. This one looks... It's like a nice detailed science lab. Looks like a repeat of the same room, basically. Another science lab with some more Cornish pasties. Very nice. Can never have too many of those. And I believe that's probably... We're probably done full circuit now. Yep, there we are. So we've done both gravity rings. And I need to ascend this ladder by holding shift. It's a bit trippy, the controls, getting used to them. But yeah, wow, we've done the whole space station nearly. There's just a couple more modules to go. I think... still the satellite one was when I went through that door and we got to that kind of glass. Oh, what's this? Is this more? This must be an EVA port, surely. Yeah. When we got to that panoramic glass greenhouse module where I could see the rings below, I was like, wow. I don't know how to do commentaries anymore. Oh! We've reached the end. Our hero has reached the end of their journey. So we're in the... I was kind of hoping we'd be able to like float around... Oh! We're hoping we'll be able to like float around the dome. I guess we can't. There is a door over there. I don't see a hatch. But the doors might be blocked. I just added those sort of like what are they called? Attachment points, yeah, for a docking port to be there. Yes, it's blocked off, just in case I wanted to expand the station. That's kind of cool. It looks almost like... Oh, look, there's like things. Is this like a... What's it called? Planetarium type thing? If I time warp, does the things appear? Maybe not that fast time warp. Don't know, but hey, look at that. It's like a cupola, but on steroids. Wow. Oh, there's a camera as well. Isn't that just so cool? Oh my goodness. I've got nothing else clever to add, so I'm gonna crossfade back to editing Matt to finish off this video for you guys. And so there we are. The mission is over. And of course, thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring the video. Play for free on PC, PlayStation or Xbox by clicking the link in the pinned comment or video description. Remember, new players and those returning after a 6-month break will receive a massive bonus pack with premium vehicles and other rewards. This offer is available for a limited time, so don't miss out. But it's not just War Thunder I gotta thank, it's also the amazing support of my Patreon and channel members, names on the left there. If you want to see your name in lights as well, then consider joining either program if you want, but, you know, You don't have to, it's cool. You've already done me a solid by watching the video this far. So if you did like what you saw, then a like really does go a long way. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. But yeah, that really is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the space station and of course the mods, and I'll see you in the next one.